Hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? I'm snapping. Okay, we're good. We're here. Yes, good. For some reason my microphone blue snowball thing got disconnected. Hello everybody, again. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. We're continuing God of War. Also, hello Aiken Labs, hello Gono, and hello Avery. First time seeing you around here. Hey everybody. Hope you guys are having a good night. Hope you guys are having a good day. Or whatever time zone you are currently in. Hope you're having a good one. Yes, it's been 8 minutes and I've just been sitting here doing technical repairs. But yeah. So how about we don't waste any more time in here. Okay, this might actually be my first exposure to God of War outside of first. Well, we did start last time and we got through about 2-ish hours of progress. Maybe a little less because of some scuff. That's a whole different story. I'll let you guys catch up on later, maybe once I do an edit of the things. Anyways, let's shut the music down for the time being and to put the game on. I mean, the game is on screen for you guys. Let me put it in a position where I can see it. By the way, Avery, thank you for following, by the way. I need to make sure I'm keeping track of all this stuff. Okay. Let's see, I've got my water with me. Model is fine, volume should be fine, but if you guys think the game is too high or too low, please let me know, and otherwise we shouldn't have put it is loud for me. It might not be too loud for you guys, but it is definitely loud for me. Jesus. Alright, anyway, so yeah, last time this lady down here, like, murderized herself. And that was her, that wasn't us. Okay, the hatch is locked, so we need a key for it. Okay, we gotta go down the style though. There we go. Yeah, so this lady got spooked by us for some reason. There's a key in her pocket. Will you take it? Yes, I will. So now we gotta go back to the hatch. Like we just get... The music that's playing in the background is the same music that I was just using. It's like nothing changed. Okay. Anyways, let's see. I don't believe there's any more secrets to grab around here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got everything. Game stars, woman dead. Is this normal? For God of War, absolutely. This is... this is just regular territory for this franchise. Okay. Anyway, we now have enemies with shields. Previously we did not have enemies with shields, so this is new. Maybe if I can hit somebody, we can have some gameplay here. Hello, the mirror in the shape of the Centurion helmet. Yeah, it's pretty... It's that is our... We actually have not used that yet. That is the Rage of the Gods. It is basically a power-up for when things get a little bit hairy. For when things get a little bit hairy, we can use that. But so far we haven't encountered a situation where that is necessary, so we should be fine. Let the Rage of the Gods fill your boing boing scraters. It does have some... It does have quite a prominent man chest, he does. Absolutely. Also, there's some discombobulated bodies on the ground, there's a mouse on the screen. I did this last time. I should have learned, but I didn't learn. I was dumb stupid. Alright. Okay. Anyway, so how are you guys doing today? Do you really looking forward to the weekend? I mean, the weekend for me is basically over already. You know, my weekends actually happens at a different time in the week than most other people, so because they need me on the weekends, so I don't really get to have regular weekends, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll be okay. Also, yeah, there's some Medusas for the people that aren't really familiar with the game. As you would expect from a game set in Greek mythology. All of the enemies are in fact Greek mythology enemies. So we have some Medusas. We actually do have a Medusa head too, by the way. Like if we need to freeze some people, we can do that. It's also perpetually bleeding. You would think it would have run out of this stuff by now, but I guess it didn't. Weakness is just a state of mind. Fair enough. The Gorgons are really annoying. Yeah, in God of War 1, pretty bad. Now I still think the freaking boss Gorgon in God of War 2, that one's a real pain in the ass. But I am mostly familiar with God of War 1 because I've played this particular game multiple times, whereas the other ones no more than twice. I don't know. Was it used the Gorgon's head as a weapon in mythology? I'm sure somebody did. I don't know who though. Oh, I can just grab these guys. Oh, so if they're wearing shields, you don't have to worry about like, what's the name of it? Getting them to like get the. You know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say. Okay, Perseus, I think. Yeah. I'm really not that familiar with Greek mythology. I probably should be, considering how many games use this stuff. But, just never really took the time. When I say mythology, I honestly don't know if I'm referring to actual mythology, the Odyssey, or Clash of the Titans. I mean, all of it is based on the same mythology, so it really doesn't really matter too much. I did not need to fight these Gorgons, but I'm doing it anyways. Alright, hold on. I need to get better at blocking these people. I say as I get hit again. Okay. Now in this game you can't return fire to the Gorgons when they're trying to freeze you. You can in other games. It's not this one though. And how convenient we have a chest over here for healing, covering our stamina. Anyways, today's stream is probably going to be around 2 hours as we normally do. Last time I did go a little bit longer because we had some scuff, and I wanted to make it up. But this time, assuming everything goes fine, we will aim for the regular 2 hours. I feel like 2 hours is a pretty good average. Yeah, it's a pretty good average to have for a stream. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It lets you have a good amount of game progress done, and I don't know. I feel like 2 hours is also my average amount of stamina for streaming games. Like, I can go longer, but there will be a certain point where I just don't have the energy anymore. I sincerely hope the Gorgons aren't a common enemy in this game. They are. I mean, they're not absolutely everywhere, but we will encounter multiple Gorgons throughout our adventure. Sup, hey, Icytor, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you are enjoying your day and hope you will enjoy the stream. We basically just started a couple minutes ago. Well, we started the stream 15 minutes ago, but we started the game about 5 minutes ago, so we are A-okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and make a new save file, as I like to do. You should test your limits one of these days with an 8-hour marathon or something. Well, maybe. The thing is not so much that I don't think I can handle an 8-hour stream. It's more like, that's unfortunate. It's not so much that I can't handle an 8-hour stream, it's more than I don't think I can realistically find the time window to do 8 hours without any considerable interruptions. So, maybe that'll be a goal for, like, maybe when I move out or something. Okay. Anyways, doing alright. How are you doing, lady? He needs to do a 24-hour stream, still 2 p.m. hours. Doing pretty good. I have been able to stream more consistently lately, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, even if not for as long, I have found like a regular time window that that I can stream like a couple days a week, where I can consistently do this thing, and you know, I've just been kind of holding on with that. It'll be a housewarming live stream event. Yeah, that'll be fun. Okay. And I believe we get a new type of foe in this area. Again, freaking Cyclops did not get their own cutscene, but everybody else did, pretty much. So that is a wraith. Those are wraiths. They are very annoying. But thankfully you can dodge everything they throw at you. If you actually dodge it and not just get hit by it. Okay. As I clearly can't. It's probably a little bit easier. Well, I am now dead. I think that's our first death, too. Okay, is there any game you can think of you might be able to play for a long time and not get bored? I mean, I can probably think of a few games, but if I did a very long stream, it would probably be a single-player adventure that we can just play like the whole way through, like a Korone kind of stream, where she just picks up a game regardless of how freaking long it is and plays it in one sitting. If she has to stream for like more than 24 hours, she'll do it. It's crazy. I do not have that level of stamina, so it would probably be a game that can be finished like within, say, like what, like like 8 hours, maybe? Yeah, something like that. Like, actually, one of these games could be streamed in its entirety in one long marathon. But, yes, Coronet does that very often. She is like the queen of marathon streams. Everything she does is a long ass stream. Well, not everything, but a good number of things she does are marathon streams. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Perfect. Okay. If you use cheats or speedrunning tricks, you can beat a rare collection platforming in one sitting. You know what? Fair enough. I've always kind of wanted to play, you know, more than... Oh no, I can't. I have played Banjo-Kazooie. It's not Banjo-Tooie. I've always kind of wanted to play that one too. And one I really always want to check out in some capacity is Conquer Live and Reloaded. Like, I mean, I know that's the original N64 version, but I feel like I've always kind of... People mostly play that one. So I kind of want to check out the look, I'm trying to break things here. The Bastion? Name of the game. The Xbox version. That's what I'm trying to say. That would be interesting. Yeah, I've seen a full playthrough of the original Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I know it is a very frustrating game. That I am aware of. But I have never played it, so, you know. Ow. You know what? This might be a good opportunity to use this. So that's what this looks like. That is the Rage of the Gods. It is a very short but very powerful power-up. You're basically invincible for the entirety of it. You can use magic infinitely. I didn't, but you can. And it is very much a get out of jail move. When you're in an absolute bind, that's when you pull that off. Because you can only activate it when it's full, and it takes a very long time to fill that up. In God of War 2, you can actually fill it up, first of all, much faster, and second, whenever you want. So, it's generally more useful there, but in here it's definitely a getaway move. Now, thankfully, I don't really feel like I need to use that too often. Maybe on hard difficulty, because we are playing on hard difficulty, by the way. Maybe here I'll need to use it more often. But generally I'm fine. Generally. Okay. Anyway, once again, remember there were any major problems with that version, aside from the irony of the mature Xbox version getting censored to hell and back. And then the bigger irony with that is that if you beat the game, you can then uncensor it. So like the censorship is just there for shits and giggles. You can remove it officially without mods and anything. It's just like, why? It's like the face-on mode in Metroid Prime 3. I'll take your word for it. I'm not actually familiar with the Metroid Prime games, but I want to be. I have never played a Metroid game. Period. Not Metroid Prime. Not classic Metroid. I mean, I've played Metroidvania games, but not.
Go! Ares has breached the city.
Whenever you see soldiers running towards the thing in this game, they're going to die. Like, every single time. Okay. Definitely disable the censorship if you play Conquer. It completely ruins one of the best songs in the game. Yes, I am thoroughly aware of the song you're talking about. 100%. But yes. What was that song about? Metroid. Yeah, so I've never played a Metroid game. And I've always kind of had an interest in them, but you know, I found the opportunity to actually play them, and I'm mainly interested in the Metroid Prime games specifically because you know, I'm a fan of first-person shooters, specifically first-person shooters that first of all have some interesting mechanics, aren't just like a military first-person shooter, and second, have a focus on a single-player campaign rather than a what am I trying to say here? Hold on. Than a multiplayer campaign, than a multiplayer mode. That was way more difficult to say than it should have. Okay. Playing Prime 1 and 2. Maybe I'll make a special event out of it ahead of Prime 4's release. Whenever we get any info on that. Okay, I need to be careful, because I'm almost dead. Okay, lower that. So if you're wondering why we need to take that detour, it's because these archers were going to shoot at us as we were trying to platform, and that's as you might imagine, that's not gonna work out. Okay. Chris doesn't understand the meaning of the word careful. It does not. Every single thing he does is always extremely brutal, even when it really, really does not need to be. Okay. Let's see. Now, I do need some health, so I'm gonna pick that up. And there's a save point right there, so I'm gonna go take care of that real quick. Okay. Let's see, we should be, if things go as planned, if we don't have any major delays, I think we should be done with Athens today. And then we can move on to the next area in the next stream, because Athens is, it's not like super long, but there's definitely quite a bit of stuff to do in here. And after Athens comes the real like main part of the game. which will be... Well, I'm not gonna tell you, I'm gonna show you when we get there. Sounds like a much better plan. Okay. Anyways, you can actually just go up there, but there's... Actually, let me show you technically what we're supposed to do for this area. Okay. There we go. Yeah, having this freaking, like... counter move. Is very useful. You just need to time it properly. Okay. There we go. Now, can I go up here? I can go up here. Just to destroy them. I won't have the time to deal with every single of the harpies. Okay, they're now dead. Remember when they tried to turn Castlevania into a God of War game? That was a weird one. And in fact, I believe Lords of Shadows, Castlevania, Lords of Shadows 1 and 2 are like the only Castlevania games available on Steam, if I'm not mistaken. So like, yeah, that was weird. Okay, let's see. I could use the Minotaurs to heal, but I feel like that's not really the right thing to do here. Okay. Well, there's definitely something over here. Alright. Right. I think I'm gonna die if I try to... I'm getting shot at, but Kratos is just not reacting. Hold on. Okay, there. And what the game... I think what the game wants me to do here is... Yes, I see. So, we need to take care of those guys, but we don't have the means to do that right now, so we just gotta... not do that. Ideally, not do that. Okay, anyways. Point is, we're technically not supposed to go up there yet. So, we're gonna take a detour. And actually, how much do I have? Have enough. Sidon's Rage. Let's go and level that up. Small correction. Castlevania Anniversary Collection is also available on Steam. Oh, okay. So we do have some Castlevania on Steam. It's not all the Castlevania. Okay. Now, fair enough, there are a million Metroidvania games on Steam that you can get by the pound. It's insane. But I'm okay with that because I like my Metroidvanias. I just don't have all of them. I just have a couple. How many Metroidvania games do I even have? I mean, I know the main one that I can think of. Besides like Shantae, because I got a couple of Shantae games. It would be like Dust and Elysian Tale. I think that's probably the most noteworthy Metroidvania game I have. Which is really good, by the way. Very good game. We're definitely going to be playing that one day. Hollow Knight is the next big one on my to-do list for Metroidvania. Yeah, Hollow Knight, pretty much everybody likes that game. Everybody that I've seen play that game likes that game. And I feel a particular responsibility to play Hollow Knight because of the name. Oh, God of War. Hey, Darkfire, how you doing? Yeah, we're playing God of War. I know that on Twitch it's listing the new one instead of the old one. That is on Twitch. Twitch does not have an option to select the old God of War, so we just have to do this one. I put the retro tag on the stream, so hopefully people realize that we're playing God of War Retro and not God of War New One. But that's about all I can really do to alert people. Okay, let's see. We got some baddies. Let me show you how the new thing works. So it lasts a little bit longer, and we can also press circle repeatedly to get a little bit more damage in there. Now we are out of HP. I mean, not HP, MP. Okay. There we go. I'll be saying some boy memes. Forgive me. I should play this on my... Is God of War collection on my on the PlayStation Vita? Actually, I'm not sure. It might be. Like, let me think. The collection. Okay, the collection is on Vita. Makes sense. Fair enough. Okay. I know there's no original God of War games on Vita, but I guess the collection's on Vita, which is fair enough. Oh, hello, Suzukai Ichinose. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for following. Did the thing even do a notification? I don't see a notification, but I do see the notification here on Twitch, so I appreciate it. Let's see, this is a broken lever. At one time it opened the door at the end of the room, now it is useless. Now, how do you know that, Kratos? I mean, okay, fair enough, he probably knows a couple of things about Athens. Especially its, like, war mechanisms. But otherwise, you know. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, we're playing this on RPCS3. That is the PlayStation 3 emulator. I do have the game officially, physically, on PS3, but recording from, as I've mentioned many times, and I'll go ahead and explain it just for the new people. For me, recording from console is doable, but annoying. It's a little bit complicated. The post that I have to adopt is complicated. There's a little bit of a delay. So if I can avoid console and opt for PC instead, I will do PC. If there's no alternative, then yes, we can do console. But for the most part, if I can go the PC route, I will go the PC route. Which, you know, thankfully that's what we got emulators for. Now, out of this God of War marathon that we're doing, because we're playing 6 games in the franchise, basically all of the games before the new one, before the reboot. Out of all 6 of these games, 4 of them can be comfortably emulated. That is God of War 1, 2, Chains of Olympus, and what's the other? Ghost of Sparta. Unfortunately, God of War 3 and Ascension are not emulated very well. So those will actually have to play from console. Well, that's fine. There's no problem. Or no issues there. And I've completely froze myself. I was trying to think of what to say after that. Well, let's... I thought that was a ladder for a second. This wall. Alright. That's okay. So what's... This is a fairly empty hallway. Okay, there... It was trying to build up to something. Here's some pictures. There's an image of soldiers being ripped apart by the thunderbolts of Lord Zeus. I mean, they don't look like they're in that much pain, but I'll take your word for it. It is an image of Lord Zeus hurling his thunderbolts down at the earth. And then here's an image of a muse, one of the 9 daughters of Lord Zeus. I'm pretty sure Zeus has daughters by the dozens, but you know, that's just Greek mythology for you. Zeus has put his dick in just about everything. Okay.
Lord Zeus.
Kratos, you grow stronger as your journey continues. But if you are to succeed in your quest, you will need my aid. I offer you the power of the greatest of all the gods, the father of Olympus. I offer you the power of Zeus. Take this weapon, Kratos. Take this power and use it to defeat your enemies.
Well, that's 3 out of 4 magic spells. Zeus's Fury. So I can use his Fury by pressing the down button and then...
You have done well, Kratos. Go with the gods. Go forth in the name of Olympus.
I don't know, I feel like Zeus just looks like an average old dude. Doesn't really look very Zeus-like. Hey, Leo, how you doing? Hope you enjoy your... Hope you will enjoy the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you can stay, you know, as long as you can, as long as you want to. And yeah, we're just playing some God of War. We just got Zeus's Fury. Hold down to aim Zeus's Fury while pressing the circle square to paint. So yeah, we just got a lightning bolt. We can shoot it. This guy sounds ever so slightly like Paul Eiding. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's like a voice actor or something. But yes, we are going to. We can now shoot these guys. So we can take care of them. Use the sphere to destroy all the enemies. I know. It is a fairly useful move. Maybe not the most useful when you're actually being surrounded by enemies, but you can do some pretty good damage against like big enemies if you manage to get distance on them. Here for the next 20 minutes. Fight night. Oh, okay, cool. That's fair enough. Anyways, here's some things to collect. Organize. I realized that a little while ago I got 6 Phoenix Feathers and did not make a mention of it. Just kind of increased my MP and just said nothing. So yeah, that's what Phoenix Feathers do. And I'm pretty sure there's enough Phoenix Feathers and Gorgon Eyes in the game to continuously increase our health up until it gets to the end of the blade. You see how our health bar is one of the Blades of Chaos? So when it reaches the end, that's the cap for HP and MP. If I remember correctly. Which I believe I do. But, you know, correct me if I am wrong in that statement. Let me save. Let me drink some wa. You know, some good old wa. Ay. And yes. Anyways, I was thinking if I should stream tomorrow, and because tomorrow I do have to work, but I don't have to work until like later, and I feel like I did not want to throw that guy over the thing, but whatever, that's fine. I do have some things that I have to take care of before going to work. I am working on something in relation to the stream and just channel and stuff. So I'd rather work on that first rather than stream. And besides, because we did get a second, like 2 streams yesterday, I feel like we're good for now. But yeah, I would like to aim for at least, okay, bare absolute minimum 1 stream per week. Like at some point, unless I'm taking a vacation from streaming, get at least 1. Ideally, go for 2, and if you can make it, go for 3 or more. That's gonna be my goal because, you know, in accordance to my work schedule and all of that, that's what I can manage. Wish he had that in the current game. Yeah, he doesn't. Kratos is Kratos' moveset is very different now than it was back in the day. But you know, they design his new moveset in accordance to the kind of challenges that he has to face. So it is fine. That's good old game design for you, which is a-okay. All right. come here, come here. You know you want it. I scared it off. 1 a week sounds good. Go with what you're comfortable with. Yeah, I'm definitely more comfortable with more than 1 a week, but you know, okay, can y'all not, please? Okay, there. We have taken care of them. Yeah, I can definitely do more than 1 a week in most occasions. Just, you know, if there's something going on, if there's something special that I have to take care of, then I might only be able to squeeze 1 per week. Otherwise, hey, mister. Okay. Should I grab this treasure chest? I mean, this HP and MP. I'm gonna save them, because, like, we're still fine. Can you... Sir. Can you... There, thank you. Jeez. Okay. Anyways, so today I had some, for the first time I had oolong tea. Oolong milk tea. Like, I have had, boba tea before, but I've never had oolong tea. And it was alright. I'm not entirely sure what oolong even is. If it's like a fruit or like an herb or something. The only reason I really don't know of oolong is hey, he had my orbs. Okay, you can't just kill him like that. Alright, it's because of the character Oolong in Dragon Ball. But, you know, I am aware also that every character in Dragon Ball is in fact named after food. As you would expect from Akira Toriyama, because that's just... Akira Toriyama is always hungry. He is always in the mood for food. Yeah, he just keeps respawning. Enemies in this particular area continuously respawn, and I guess that's just trying to... I'm not entirely sure why, they're just trying to annoy you, really. I guess that's okay. Anyways, let's see. I'm okay. Let's see. Now let's there's some other flavors that I do want to try. Mainly I've only tried the strawberry.
You! I must get across.
And strawberry is pretty good.
Release the lever. Extend the bridge.
No! I won't let them get me. They won't get across. These monsters, they'll tear me apart.
This dude looks like a PS1 character. I don't know why he's got such few like polygons on him. Anyways, this is the real reason why you need this Sewers Lightning. And I heard the Wilhelm scream. I'm sure you guys did too. Okay, apparently its name is derived from the Chinese, well, that Wulong, or a black dragon. Yep. Is that what Kratos sounds like? Yeah, this... I mean, you can kind of hear him here, but yeah, he is a very angry, tall dude. Yeah, well, there's actually... I feel like, if I'm not mistaken, every single God of War game has at least one Wilhelm scream somewhere. Like, it's just a trope for the series. So, you know, just keep your Wilhelm scream radars on, because you're gonna need them. Okay. Let's see. So now we can move on to this area, and we've been streaming for 47 minutes. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be done with Athens before the end of today, unless something atrocious happens. I mean, I don't recall there any being any particularly challenging areas in here. Just a universal trope. Yeah, you will hear Wilhelm screams a lot in just media. When you're watching TV, you're playing a game, Okay, I've never heard a Wilhelm scream in anime, but there's probably something out there that some anime that has a Wilhelm scream on it. Okay. You know, I keep forgetting that I actually have that this charge move over here. I'm not sure how strong it is, but maybe it's pretty good. If it's out there, I'm sure TV Tropes has it documented. You know what? That is fair enough. If it sounds like something funny that would happen on TV or a game or something, TV Tropes definitely has a place for it. Okay. I'll make my life a little bit easier here. There we go. Now you do get a lot more orbs on those guys if you kill them with a grab, but timing your grabs is a little bit difficult. Like here, if you're only dealing with one, you can't just do this and just repeatedly grab them until they eventually let you kill them like that. But you know, that's annoying. Okay. It says it appears in Dragon Ball Z Kai episode 34 uncut. Well, the kettle calls back the whatever, however that saying goes. We were just mentioning Oolong, and now we're talking about Dragon Ball again. I feel like I mention Dragon Ball very often in this channel. It's just a thing that happens to come up a lot. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Like, it's not. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what happens in episode 34 of Dragon Ball Z Kai. I only watched the original Dragon Ball Z, and I didn't watch it enough to like be able to tell you what happens in every episode. I'm not that obsessed. Okay. Have you even played a Dragon Ball game on here yet? No? Then again, like, what Dragon Ball games would I actually like to stream? Well, okay, hold on. Cutscene, and then I'll tell you.
Oracle!
Kratos! Praise Athena, you've arrived! Ah! No! Kratos! Kratos, find me! You must find me! Athens depends on it!
Lady, you can't just tell them to find you as he's going after you. Alright, whatever. Anyways, Use Kakarot is an obvious choice. If it wasn't for the delayed netcode, I would have played Dragon Ball FighterZ. Yeah, but the main ones I'm thinking of is the Dragon Ball games on Game Boy Advance, like Dragon Ball C, Dragon Ball, what the fuck is it? Goku's Adventure or something like that, and then Boo's Fury and all of those, because those are like RPGs, they're not fighting games, which I feel would be a little bit more fitting for a Let's Play focus channel. Yeah, the Legacy of Goku games, those. I've never played them, but I've always had an interest in them. Yeah, those I've always heard good things about, so I would like to give those a shot. Which I remember reading about a lot of those in the Nintendo Power back in the day. The first one's kind of bad. That's okay. Listen, if a game is bad, that's okay. I'm more interested in if it would make a good stream series. You know, so even if it's not fun, or okay, even if it's not a good game, even if it's like a dumpster fire, if it would make for a fun stream series, I would definitely play that. Which is why I've also considered Dragon Ball Z Sagas. You know, like the beat 'em up. That game's atrocious. That game is terrible. But I feel like it would make for a fun stream series. And besides that, obviously the actual good Dragon Ball games are like the Budokai games. I guess the Budokai Tenkaichi, if you want to count. I know people were obsessed with Budokai Tenkaichi 3 specifically because of how many freaking characters the game has, and yes, okay, it has a lot of characters, I'll give you that. But is it really that good? Let's evaluate that. Is it really a good game, or is it just like an excellent game, or is it just does it just have a very impressive roster with a dedicated modding community behind it? Which fair enough, okay. The dedicated modding community is a plus. There's also the OG Dragon Ball game for the DS. That's right. Yeah, there's like okay. So here's the thing. Games based on Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. Those are actually a little. I feel like those are a little bit more interesting for a Let's Play focused channel like this one, because they instead of being fighting games, they tend to be adventure games, and you know that's fun. Okay, stream the Latin American Spanish mod of the fan game Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I didn't even know that was a thing. If it is a thing, but you know what? There's so much modding in the Dragon Ball community that I feel like that would be something that would happen. I'm also aware of, you know, okay, obviously the Xenoverse games. And by Xenoverse games, I mainly mean Xenoverse 2, because Bandai Namco made Xenoverse 1. Game sold fairly well, so then they made Xenoverse 2. And Xenoverse 2 is still getting updated. Like, they just announced Topo would be coming to that game. So, like, when it comes to Dragon Ball, Bandai Namco knows how to milk the shit out of it. Okay. Dragon Ball Xenosaga Chronicles Remastered, yes. Okay, some mad lads modded Tenkaichi 3 to have a content from Super and called it Tenkaichi 4, and then they made a Spanish patch for it. You know what? Fair enough. There is a very, very strong presence of Dragon Ball in Latin America. Temple of the Oracle. There's a thing we can do here. I just remembered. I shouldn't have opened it now that I think about it. It's fine. Yeah, there's a weird secret that we can unlock here, so we're gonna go ahead and take care of that. Xenoverse 2 is fun if you know the broken builds. Yeah, so I played Xenoverse 1 and played a bit of Xenoverse 2.
Help me!
Why are we now getting introduced to the Harpies? Game, it's a bit late for that now. Okay, then the big green doves original in Brazil. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. And of course, the big green doves are just a whole slew of problems right there. Okay, do you remember the videos from when Super ended about the Mexican plazas chanting Freezer at the top of it? I'm actually not familiar with this, but I'm going to have to look that up because that sounds hilarious. But no, I am not familiar with the Mexican Plaza Dragon Ball shenanigans. Okay, let's see. This game does really like to throw you into like battle gauntlets, though. Again, as I've mentioned before, my favorite part of the God of War games is probably the puzzle solving and the exploration. More so than the battles.
Good, my boy. Good. Athena has chosen wisely. I knew it was so.
Here's a creepy old
Who
man.
are you?
So, you have the blades, the skin as pale as the moon. You are the one indeed. Perhaps Athens will survive at that. But be careful. Don't want you dying before I'm done with this grave.
Okay.
A grave?
You're doing this very slowly, sir.
Middle of a battle? Who will occupy it, old man?
You will, my son. Oh, I've got a lot of digging to do indeed. All will be revealed in good time. And when all appears to be lost, Kratos, I will be there to help.
Sure, Mr. Man, your ears are messed up. Anyways, since we have a minute, let's go ahead and check out this this video. I am very curious now. Loud, by the way, obviously. So let's go ahead and switch to this screen real quick, and let me get my browser. Okay, I watched it. I want to see audio from that clip on one of those MLG gamer montages. Okay, let's. I am very curious of this clip now. Hold on. Okay. Yes, played unfortunately for work time. That's okay. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good day at work. Hope everything goes all right over there. And now, where is my thing? That's not the what I opened, but there we go. Okay. Let's see. I'm done with that, and let us click on the video link. All right. I mean, it's been a minute since I saw this fight, but I don't remember it. There he is. And I can't believe this is like half of Mexico City rooting for freedom. Oh, by the way, I need to point out, in the Latin American dub, he's called Freezer, not Frieza. So that's why they're chanting that specifically. Oh man, as I mentioned again, Dragon Ball has a very, very strong presence in Latin America. It is a very, very popular thing over there. Sadly, I have to get ready to go. Hope to see you again. That's fine, Leo. Again, thank you for joining us. Hope you have a good rest of your day, a good rest of your night, and all of that good stuff. Latin Americans cheer Space Hitler on as he fights. I love my ass. Okay, anyways, while we're here, let me do something here. God of War 1, Temple of the Oracle, Easter. So there's an Easter egg here. Let me see. Cistern painting solution. The painting can be found inside the room of the cistern. Not in Ascension. Okay, let's look in process room. Okay, hold on. You know, maybe I should read this off stream so that, well, not off stream, just over here so as to not ruin the surprise. Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna read this real quick, figure out what exactly I have to do, and then we'll show it on stream, because I want to show this off. It's just a weird thing that you can do. There's... Okay, this is so fitting. Hold on, I don't need to put this back on, though. There's a website for Easter eggs called AX. That's such a clever name. It's so stupid, too. AX with 2 E's. I love that. Okay, anyways, let's see. I must click on it. Okay. Doing the left side of the temple where you just... Okay. Okay, I think I get what I'm supposed to do here, so I'm gonna switch back over here. Gonna get back to the game now. I do have my little guide right next to me here, in case I mess it up. But okay, that was a fun little detour with a freaking what's the name of it? With Dragon Ball and all that stuff. But we gotta get back to the game now. Okay, so first of all, let's save. And then that. Yeah, the God of War series does have its fair share of Easter eggs, as you would expect from a popular Sony first-party franchise. That is just as kind of expected of them. But let's see. So over here. First of all, over here there's a treasure chest. So go pick that up. Okay. And here's like a thing. There's like a bunch of little bugs flying around. So we're gonna do a thing. And then we're gonna come back down here. So the grave digger. We're gonna go right here. And then we're gonna come all the way back over here. Maybe? Is it over here or is it over here? I think it's over here. Maybe I clicked the wrong spot. But there's a thing that we can definitely do around here, so we're gonna try that again. Okay. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Easter eggs and like weird stuff like that. So whenever we get a chance to show something up like that, I would like to do it. Okay. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going into this very specific spots and pressing R2. I don't know exactly who or why they tried to do something like that. But yeah, somebody tried to do something like that at some point. And I guess it worked out. Let's see. Maybe it's in here. I'm not sure if it's... There it is! Surrender. Kratos. Yeah, so you just... If you press R2 on those very specific spots, that happens. I don't know what's the point. I don't know who found that out. I don't know how long it took the internet to figure it out. But that is in fact whack, as Gonor would describe.
Don't disturb me now, son. I've got my work to do, and you have yours. And precious little time left to do either.
Well, there you go. Yeah, do you have anything more to say, Mr. Man?
Don't forget me, Kratos. We shall meet again when you need my help the most.
Whatever you say, old man. Also, you cannot hurt him. It doesn't even, like, affect him in any capacity. If he was Aphrodite or Dionysus, he would say send notes. Actually, does Dionysus even appear in the God of War series? I don't recall ever hearing the name Dionysus in these games. Aphrodite, yes. In fact, we met Aphrodite last time. She's the one that gave us the Medusa's power. But Dionysus, I don't think they appear here. I think he appears in one of the side games. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I'm not as familiar with the side games, so I don't recall if it did appear. And if it did, it was brief. It was definitely not a major character. Let's see. Now I know he appears in Hades. That's something that he for sure appears in. Okay, so we got some harpies over here. And it's actually a puzzle. You can tell because the music is not as intense. Like, we do have to fight some harpies, but this isn't the coup de grace of this place. The main meat and potatoes is this things. Little statues here. So, okay, so here's the thing. There's harpies continuously coming out of these holes, and it wouldn't be a problem, but you'll see why we need to make sure that we don't get harpies anymore later. Everyone in Hades is so hot. I know. Everyone in that game is attractive. By the way, I have not played Hades. In fact, the only super giant game that I have played is Bastion. Go figure. And I haven't played it to completion. I've only played it for like a bit. But I know these are quality games. These are very, very good games. If you ever ask anybody like what's their opinion on a Supergiant game, they will start gawking at you and like be like, don't, you have to play so and so. As you can see, yeah, play Transistor, finish Bastion, they're so good. Yeah, everything that Supergiant makes is so good. I'm aware of this. Not many people talk about Pyre though, and it's not that it's bad, it's just that I guess it's a very different kind of game from what they usually make, so people weren't quite as into it, but it's still a good game. Pyre, so yeah, I'm definitely intentionally not playing. I am intentionally not playing Bastion, Transistor, Hades, or Pyre on my own, so that we can play them on stream one day. I'm sure the gameplay will be, you know, the experience will be one worth sharing with y'all. It's a visual novel with fake sports balls on the side. I mean, that still sounds alright. Be entertaining. Yeah, I've also explicitly avoided like watching many Hades streams. Like I've seen bits and pieces of people playing Hades, but I haven't sat down to like really watch someone play Hades, which is how I want to approach it, because I want to go in as blind as possible. I want to try to make sure that like every game that I own that I haven't played yet, we can experience it as a first time blind playthrough. You know, first impressions playthrough basically, so that we can get the freshest of reactions. I mean, it's not like I'm that good with reactions, but you know. Anyway, so you can see here, if we had Harpy still trying to haunt us back here, we would have a little bit of a problem. We wouldn't be able to beat this section. That's okay. We can now do it. And get this treasure chest over here. Okay, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and go back down because, wow, that was. I did not mean to do that, but you know what? That works out. That's okay. Okay, I plan to stream Pyre one day since it fits the visual novel category. Alright, so you want to explicitly be a visual novel streamer, which is okay. Hey, that's cool to have a focus. I'm very much I wouldn't call myself a variety streamer because I mainly focus on games, but I would say that I am open to like pretty much any kind of game that can be let's played. So you know, that doesn't really make me a particularly like variety streamer. Not explicitly, because I really want to show more people niche games. So like, yeah, that's cool too. But yeah, basically I'm open to just about any game that can be reasonably let's played, which is why I'm not really particularly interested in like fighting games. Because I mean, yes, you could let's play certain fighting games, like ones that have a story mode, for example. But first of all, I'm not good at fighting games. That is not within my skill set. And second, let's see if there's anything else around here. And second, there's not that many fighting games that I really have much of an interest in to like actually go and let's play. So, you know, that's just, you know, that. I die if I don't stream .hack.gu in a vague attempt at reviving that franchise on for the nth time. Fair enough. You know, the only .hack game that I've played is the very first one. .hack Part 1. What the fuck? Infestation? It's one. You know, there's the franchise was really divided into 4 parts, and then there's the GU. Yeah, Infection. Infection. That's the only dot hack game that I've played, and I think the attempt at an MMO aesthetic was pretty cool, but that game has issues. Like, that game definitely has some is a very primitive experience. Those are very rare now. Yeah, they're very hard to combine. I had it physically and I traded it in because, you know, I was kind of done with it. It was like $300 to buy the full series, I think, last year. Yeah, it is definitely a money investment. And when I traded it in, yes, I did get some pretty good points out of it, like some pretty good credits out of it. So I'm not upset that I traded it in because I was pretty much done with it anyways. And there's also, like, the other thing about that series is that it comes with some DVDs for like like an anime, not even an adaptation, just more like a series that came with the game, or that the games were made after. And yeah, that's just pretty cool. Infection is around $115 on Amazon right now. Jeez. And again, that's purely because of rarity, not because of quality. No. Remember, games are never... like, old games are never that expensive for their quality. They're expensive because of their rarity. Like, Rule of Rose is extremely expensive. It is not a particularly good game. It's a rare game, but not a good game.
Kratos! Help me! Help! Kratos! Hurry!
Okay. Yeah, Dot Hack was very known for being multimedia projects. Yeah, I'm aware of Dot Hack, Sign, and Legend of the Twilight. And there was something else in there. Didn't they, like, recently make a new one? Or am I going crazy? You know, so you probably had the DVD of the Sign. No, it wasn't Signed. It was actually... it's some kind of anime based on the Dot Hack series that you could only get from from those DVDs that came with the games. It's like 45 minutes an episode or something. I'd have to look it up to really see what's going on with it, but there's definitely something you can do in there. GU went down in price because you got the remaster. Yeah, the remaster definitely helped to make GU a little bit more affordable. But IMOQ is still in PS2 hell. It's probably... I did not mean to play that file as immediately after she was saying something, but that was kind of funny. Okay, tons of Dot Hack animes out there. Yeah, so yeah, this was something exclusive to those DVDs. The last Dot Hack game was GU Last Recode, which is the remaster. Yeah, so I'm aware that the GU games were originally a trilogy, and then when they made the remaster, they also made a new game. So that's interesting. It was the last attempt to revive the franchise, and it failed. That's unfortunate. I'm also aware that there's a fighting game on PS3 in Japan only. Kratos' marble collection. Cool, we got a trophy out of that. Yes. Marks the 4th time Dot Hack has died. Somebody's gotta go in and, like... I love how the Oracle is over here, like, screaming at us. Like, please, Kratos, for the love of God, come save me. And we're just over here having a leisurely stroll as we get some collectibles. Talking about the Dot Hack series. But yes, it is very unfortunate that the Hack series has been faced with such a fate. But at the same time, like, look, what else? What else can we really say? Like, it's a niche series. It's not that the games are bad, it's that that there's just not much demand for them.
Help me, Kratos, please!
Lady, shut up, we're talking about dot hack over here. Listen, lady, I'm sorry to say, but you are not the priority right now. Okay, anyways. I feel like I can make this jump. We can get the other pillar if we need to, but I don't feel like we need to.
What are you doing? I'm up here!
This is so fucking stupid. Okay. Nah, let's go ahead and get the other one. The games are also boring, to be fair. Yeah, like, they're not fun, they're just cool. Interesting, but not really that good. Gameplay of the GU takes till the third game to get good. That's very unfortunate. And the other thing is that JRPGs, not if they...
What are you doing? I'm up here!
The JRPGs are just so freaking long that if the gameplay is not consistently really fun, we're gonna have a little bit of an issue in our hands, because it's just not... most people aren't going to muster up the patience to go through like a 40 to 60 hour experience that they're not even enjoying for a few hours. Even if the story is really good, like...
What is keeping you? Athens crumbles as you waste time!
Lady, listen, I'm gonna need you to tone it down. We're trying to get collectibles here. Alright. Anyways, but yes, yeah, if a JRPG... Yeah, it's mainly JRPGs. I'm not too familiar with, like, Western RPGs, but I'm sure they have this issue as well. Because they're so long, if the gameplay is not consistently engaging, then you're gonna get bored. You're gonna get bored 6 hours into the game, and the game expects you to keep at it for another, like dozens of hours more. I mean, it's a good time sink, but if you're not enjoying the time sink, you're never gonna finish those games. And that's just the unfortunate truth of JRPGs. Like, I do really love the genre, but I have to admit that it has its problems, and that is, I would say, the JRPG's biggest problem. That the games just tend to get so long, and usually are not consistently engaging throughout the entire adventure. It's really hard to make a game be fun for that long. You don't really get that. Hey, Goliath the voice. Oh, Goliath, how you doing? Took me a minute to. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you are enjoying the stream. We're playing some God of War, talking about the Dot Hack series as well. The Oracle of Athens is dying up there,
What is keeping you? Athens crumbles as you waste time!
as you can hear. she needs to tone it down, is what she needs to do. And yes, this game is sort of such. Yeah, it's a pretty I mean, it's not quite as rare as the Dot Hack series we are talking about, but it's a fun one. It's a nice little experience. Okay, let's see. Now let's go ahead and put this. Lady, I will get you down once you stop screaming at me. Alright? Jeez. Okay. I wish I could find the second and third Dot Hack games. Yeah, I mean, you can probably find them. It's not cheap. No, unless you're willing to spend hundreds on those, or at least several dozen dollars, like more than a full price $60 game. More than that. You're probably not gonna be finding them anytime soon.
You have to get to me!
There's a lock on the door, the symbol of the Oracle carved into its surface. Only the Oracle of Athens can unlock this door. Well, I guess we should probably go grab her real quick, since it's just screaming at us. I have the first. I used to have the first, and then that didn't work out. I actually couldn't find a PAL version of the third. That's unfortunate. At this point, for GU is get the remake, and for IMOQ, just sell your kidney, pretty much. Okay.
You must get here quickly! I can help you! We can save Athens, but you must hurry!
Also, thank you for following, Goliath. I don't know why freaking Streamlabs is just not cooperating with me right now. It's not... It didn't... It took a minute to actually register the microphone that I'm using. And now it's not giving me notifications. So let's see what we can do about that. You saw the alert, but I didn't hear the alert. Did I mute it? I don't think I muted it. But let's test the widgets. Where's my test widgets button? There it is. Okay, so it is there. It's just I'm just deaf. All right, cool. That's fine. Okay. Just let yourself drop and Kratos can catch it. Actually, that sounds a lot easier. Why doesn't she just do that? Alright, well, I guess we gotta make things complicated. It's pretty quiet. Fair enough. Okay, can I pull the volume up, maybe? Oh, why was the alert box so quiet in the first place? It was like -20. Okay, that should be a little better now. Hopefully, ideally. Alright, well, whatever. Let's get back to the game. Let's not waste any more time with this. This lady is literally dying up here. Position yourself next to the edge of the wall and press X to jump. We have 64 seconds for this. Lady, you'll be fine. Jeez. Look, we're going. You can calm down. Okay. Let's see. There we go. And come through here. Oh!
Help me, Kratos, please!
Lady, I'm coming. Calm down. Look, I'll go faster if that makes you happier. You good? Good. See? You're fine. Okay. There. Don't leave her hanging. We got a trophy out of that.
Act, Kratos set in motion the events that would lead to his downfall.
Which God of War is this one? The
As
very
Athena
first
herself
one.
has foretold.
Where it all
But you are
began.
late. Perhaps too late to save Athens. Or is it Athens you have come to save?
No, I can't. We must not stop.
And when the Oracle looked into his soul, she saw a beast as well as a man. Once a captain in the Spartan army, Kratos had begun his command with only 50 soldiers. But soon his numbers grew to the thousands. His tactics were brutal, but effective. Drunk with power, he was feared by all, except one. His wife was the only one to brave his fury.
How much is enough, Kratos? When will it end?
When the glory of Sparta is known throughout the world.
The glory of Sparta. You did this for yourself.
I mean, look, we
His
did
desire
put
for
Greek
conquest knew
mythology
no
on, like,
bounds,
history books.
But that which he desired would ultimately consume him.
By the gods, why would Athena send one such as you?
Stay out of my head!
Choose your enemies wisely, Kratos. Your brute strength alone will not be enough to destroy Ares. Only one item in the world will allow you to defeat a god. Pandora's box, which lies far beyond the walls of Athens, hidden by the gods across the desert to the east. But be warned, Kratos. Many have gone in search of Pandora's box. None have returned.
Alright, lady. There we go, we saved you. You're fine now. You can stop screaming at us. But yes, we got a little bit of Kratos' history there. We know that he's trying to erase the memories, but we don't know exactly what the memories are, so we got a glimpse of that. He's trying to erase, I guess, his past as a very violent, warmongering dude. Problem is, he's still a very violent, warmongering dude, so we didn't really change much in that department. Okay, of his voice. This game looks so good for a PS2 game now. Okay, fair enough. yes, it did look very good back on the PS2, but this is the PlayStation 3 remaster, so textures have been enhanced, resolution has been increased, and I'm not sure if they changed anything else about it, but yes, there is a reason why it looks so good. But yes, again, regardless, it did look very good even back on the PlayStation 2, and God of War 2 looks even better, and that also was on the PS2. So, you know, in gameplay, I mean, it looks like a PS Vita game. So yeah, it is a very pretty game. Very pretty game for the PS2. Like, obviously, this was one of the PS2's bread and butter titles. Like, absolutely showing the power of the PS2, which is actually the weakest of the consoles of its generation. Like, the GameCube and the Xbox are both more powerful than the PS2, but the PS2 just got more games. So, whatever. PS2 game and a PS3 body. Sounds very Vita indeed.
Go through the gates to the desert, Kratos. There begins the path to Pandora's box. It is the only way you will defeat Ares and save Athens.
Okay. Now you can see though, this lady's like limbs are like PS1. Like, she looks like a toy. Look at that thing.
Go through the gates to the desert, Kratos.
Okay, she doesn't have anything else to say. GameCube is so underrated, like in power. People just remember it for the Nintendo's first party games. The GameCube... Here's the thing, when a game from this generation is multi-platform, I will always go for the GameCube version, you know, like on Dolphin. Because the GameCube version will always look better. Yeah, what a doll. Kratos himself looks magnificent. So yeah, Kratos obviously, he's the main character, he's the one you're gonna be looking at all the damn time. So he needs to look good. But like the general NPCs in this game, they look like shit. They look so bad. And yeah, Kratos is a very spinny boy. In fact, can we make him spin some more? Not quite yet, but soon. Soon TM. Okay. He also screams a lot. And I believe Kratos' voice actor has been the same throughout all of the games. I don't know who the voice actor is, but he's done a good job at it. Hello. It's a strange monument. You are not sure of its meaning or purpose, but it looks important. The statue of Athena, she is not responding to your prayers. I can't imagine Kratos praying, but sure. Okay. Yes, except for Spider-Man 2, because the GameCube version is super poorly optimized, but not as bad as the incredibly buggy Xbox version. I did not know about that, so the PS2 version of that game is the ideal version. Now I know. Okay. Now here we got more MP, which is good. Yeah, his voice is very good. Standing here gives you a foreboding feeling. It is as if your ultimate fate were tied to this very ledge. Well, this is where the game started. So, you can actually make him go off screen. Usually the camera just follows you, but here's what would happen if the camera was always facing up front and didn't actually follow the character. That's hilarious. Alright. Anyways, is there anything else over here? No. Okay. Yeah, I need to... Actually, sure. Let's take a quick detour here real quick. What was Kratos' voice actor? Let's go back to the browser. Go over here. Christopher Judge. Yeah, this guy. He has been the voice of Kratos from the franchise introduction back in 2005 all the way up to God of War Ascension in 2000. Oh wait. Oh wait, he was recast. Voice actor. Or wait, no. TC Carson voiced old Kratos. And Christopher Judge voices new Kratos. Let's see. So, TC Carson. Yeah, so TC Carson, voice and Kratos voice actor. TC Carson dropped after a decade for a new guy. Okay, so let's go ahead and listen to a quick comparison here. From Teddy K Gaming.
I no longer walk with the gods. Who has placed you in this torment? You can no longer hide behind the skirts of Athena.
Athena is dead because of the rage that consumed her.
You know what this is? I just realized it's actually throwing us some spoilers. maybe we shouldn't listen to that too much. But anyways, yes, Mr. Christopher Judge is Kratos' current voice actor, and TC Carson is the old voice actor. He sounds very similar though. Like I wouldn't have actually realized he was a different person until they pointed it out. But let's go back to the game now. Okay. Every time I see a video game character falling from heights, I love quoting and thus Kratos cast himself from the highest points in Olympus. Well, actually, it goes a little bit different than that, but that is fair enough. Okay. Let's get back to the stream manager and get back to the game. Okay. It's still him in Norway. Yeah, it's yeah, so obviously the first God of War games are set in Greece, because Greek mythology. And then after that it's Norse mythology, so I'm not sure if it's specifically Norway or just like the general Scandinavian area. But I'm sure Alfie Alfie would enjoy the new God of War games more than these ones. Okay. Imagine TC Carson screaming "boy" all the time. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we may now go through Athena's blade over here. Very shiny blade. Okay. But it serves as a bridge. And now we go down the spiral hallway. We have been streaming for 1 hour and 35 minutes, so yeah, we'll definitely manage to finish Athens and maybe even introduce the new area a little bit. Because there is a new area, you know, that we're obviously gonna have to be going into once we're done with Athens. And I guess there's a bit of a prelude to that area. So hopefully we get to see that prelude a little bit. Okay, now hold on. I can't deal with this, guys, as long as these snipers over here are right. They throw explosive arrows now.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
Okay, we have the rage of the gods again. That's cool. Gotta punch all these people. Let's see. Actually, our bitrate has been a little bit more inconsistent than it normally is, but it's still fine. I do try to stream at a lower bitrate, just to play it safe. I stream at like 3000 kilobytes per second. I could probably do more. I could probably go up to like 3500 or even 4000. But it's important to keep in mind that if you make your bitrate go too high, people with like slow internet will not be able to watch your streams as well. So, you know, I'm thinking here of like the people that are living in like other areas of the country, and actually not even other areas of the country, just other areas of the world, and have pretty bad stream lag. They're not gonna have a good time with it. So, you know, if I use the highest bitrate, so, you know, try to, if there's no point in putting a stream at like 1080p 60 frames per second at the highest possible resolution if only a small handful of people can watch it. I would much prefer to have a stream that a lot of people can watch, even if the stream itself doesn't look that good. Because, you know, accessibility. Accessibility is, I think, more important than a high stream resolution, or than you know, delivering the best possible experience to a few people, but in exchange locking it off for other people. Okay. Anyways, I cannot operate if we have these people to deal with. This zombie dudes. I'm gonna throw you at them. Use the dudes that are using projectile weapons as projectiles. That's the genius strategy we gotta go for. Oh, so you you can block the hammer attack, but you just can't block the the wave that comes after it. Or maybe you can? There we go. Is that enough to level up? Not quite. Alright. Well, that was maybe worth it. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Let's see. Yeah, I should probably be... You know what, I could use to make this my life a little bit easier here. Yeah, that's probably the best way to handle this situation. There. Makes my life way easier. Alright. Cool. Let's see something. Did my chat stop? No, my chat didn't stop. It's just low activity mode. That's fine. We still don't have enough for the next upgrade. Let's see. Let me go back. Before I go forward, let's go back. Backtrack a little bit. Get the things we need. Get some magic. And then we're gonna get some HP. And then we're done. Okay. Alright, so can we go in here? Yes, we can. And there's some secrets. There's so many secrets in this game too. Like, you could probably go the entire game and just miss like more than half of the red chests if you don't look for them. Which is something I enjoy. And I like exploring. Going off the beaten path. And now we should have enough red orbs. Hopefully, let's see. Almost. I need 3,750. Okay. You know, see, I could upgrade something else if I wanted to, but I don't want to, so I'm gonna deal with the big boy over here. Okay. Let's see. I mean, it's just the best strategy against these people. Okay, hold on. Kratos, I'm gonna need you to actually start hitting these people when the circle goes up over their heads. You keep not doing it, and it's becoming a problem. Okay, well, this is just not working out very well. Alright. Okay, hold on. I just can't seem to do the circle button against them. There's just not enough space here. Alright, hold on. And even when I do press the circle button, nothing happens. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, there. At least got him once. Okay, well, I actually did not mean to kill him with that. Hello? Game? Did you just freeze on me? Game? Oh my god, seriously? Wait. Alright, hold on. Can we do something about this so I don't have to, like, restart this? 30 minutes to failure error, that 5 command skill has been detected. Huh. Alright. Well, fuck. Never mind, okay, we're just gonna have to close this real quick. And then open it again. And now my whole freaking RPCS3 setup's shut down. That's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. Bring the game window back over here. And let's hope that doesn't happen again. We're all... Come on, let me at least finish this area game. Please. Begging you here. Alright. Okay. If this does become a common problem, then I'm just gonna have to, like, on my own time, come back to, what's his name of it? On my own time, just come back to this place on the actual PS3, and we're just gonna have to do console recording. I don't want to, but if we have to, well, damn it, we have to. Okay. Alright, I don't believe I saved after, but before. Okay. Not a bad plan. Yeah, if I made sure to have plan Bs. You know, actually, plan A was to record this from PCSX2, but we had an issue with that. Then plan B was RPCS3 if PCSX2 didn't work out. And now plan C, if neither of them work out, is to just go to the PlayStation 3. And I can do that for every single God of War game that I plan to stream. And that'll be a remake some tea, that's fine. You go ahead and make your tea. Hope you can... What? Okay, that was kind of funny. Alright, let's see. I'm tempted to save again just in case that happens a second time. Let's see. In case that happens again, I don't have to make all that progress all over. But let's just keep going. What the game? Okay, thank you. This game's starting to break on me. Can I just jump down? I cannot jump down. Oh my god. We're gonna have to apply the speedrun mechanics now. Go ASAP. Go as quickly as possible. Sewers of Athens. Well, game, I'm trying to get up here. Fight your enemies. And you're not making it easy for me. Alright. There. Jeez. That was so unnecessarily complicated.
Let the rage of the gods drive your blades, Kratos.
I love how the last stream we had to redo a bit because of some scuff, but that was on my end. That was because of me, because I messed up. This time, we're having to redo a bit because the compiler, like the game, messed up. But I guess that's fine. We'll learn how to deal with it. I will say I'm definitely not a generic rage person. If something messes up, if we have an issue, I can deal with it. We'll find a solution, and I won't get mad at it because it's just games. Yeah, you're probably not getting like a rage scream compilation from me. Is what I'm trying to say here. Okay. Let's see. I've actually tried in the past, like way in the past, I have tried to like fake rage, like pretend to be angry at a game, and it just didn't work out for me. Like that's just not how I do. Okay. Ow. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just not good at pretending to be angry. I'm really not an angry person, and pretending to be one is just not my thing. Well, I say that. Yeah, I do strike people as like someone with anger problems sometimes, but it's not because I'm actually angry. It's just the way I speak. I have a very, like very cartoony way of communicating, and that makes people think I'm angry. I'm not. I swear. I'm cool. I'm chill. I'm a-okay. Y'all can relax. Okay. Let's get back over here. I don't remember these treasure chests that were way back here. This one's... Okay. Now we can get that. Now let's see. Let's hope it doesn't freeze. But if it freezes at the same part, then that's gonna tell me something. That's definitely gonna tell me something, and this is still obviously a work in progress emulator. RPCS3, like, it's made some very impressive progress, but an emulator will still always be an emulator. I'm trying to get out of here, and I'm just not pressing the right buttons. So a little bit of scuff and a little bit of technical issues are to be expected. Now, let me see, do I have the same amount of horse I did last time? Like, I should. I have a little bit less, actually, but I know where those less are coming from. Okay, let's... Maybe I can do something else here. Okay. Okay. Maybe we're doing a lot better against these guys now. I guess trying to run away from them wasn't really the best strategy before. And there we are. Much better. We have now taken care of them promptly. Okay. Well, yeah, the emulator is definitely having a hard time handling this area right here. So let's try to lower the amount of enemies that are on screen. That way it'll have a much easier time. And that does have me a little bit concerned, because there's gonna be areas in the game later that have even more enemies and even more stuff to load. Is that consistently gonna be a problem? Let's hope not. But again, if it really comes down to it, I can just switch over to the PS3. That's not an issue. It's not a problem. It might take me like depending on how far we are into the game, it might take me a couple of days to get back to that area. But you know, it's nothing that I can't maneuver around. Let's see. Tea has been obtained. Well, good on you. Okay, so we got back to where we just were. And the game did slow down a bit, but I think it's actually just trying to load too many things at the same time. So we have to, if anything, that is an incentive to kill the enemies as quickly as possible, so we can make the screen a little less busy. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Ow. So I'm trying to do things here. It's always crowded. Yeah, it's very crowded. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not sure how difficult it is for like the game to process water. Maybe if it has to process a lot of water, it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, like in this part right here, in that particular camera angle, the game starts dropping frames, so let's get away from there. And I do have a fairly beefy computer, so it's kind of surprising. That is not handed, but again, emulators do take quite a bit of power from your computer. Alright. And this guy, I'm just gonna... There we go. And we have taken care of all of the necessary issues. Okay. Cool. So we did have a distraction today, but we are fine. We're back to normal. Okay, that's what I needed. Get some MP. And get some HP. Get all of the P's. And now we're gonna... Yeah, now we have enough. And good news, after with this upgrade we're gonna get even more spin. Even more spin! Because you gotta love when Kratos just spins. There's a Rising Helios, Falling Helios, and Hermes' Fury, and also Achilles' Flip. I've never used Achilles' Flip, but this... That's fun. That's just a fun move. And look at that. It's just... Kratos just likes to spin so much. It's fun. And we also get this. That's not really that useful to me. But sure. And then you can do that. I guess that might have some uses here and there, but not too many. Okay. Why did the music just do that again? It's not like that was that exciting. Come on, game. Jeez. Okay. So I was hoping we would get to the the prelude area of the desert, but I don't think that's gonna happen because we're already almost at the 2-hour mark. So, well, then again, we did have a little bit of scuff, so I guess we'll go ahead and go a little bit longer again. It's fine. It's about to be midnight here, which is, you know, not ideal to be swimming too far past midnight, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world. It'll be fine. Oh, this whole area back here has been destroyed. Well, I guess we can't go there anymore. Alright. It's fine. It's not like we need to go back to a boat anyways. Okay. Now, is Ares still here? Well, he's over there now. So he moved to a different bit, but he seems to not really have done anything. There's still a bunch of people down there. Okay. Yeah, better look at that cloud. Look at that thing. Huge. Alright. On. Battle for Athens rages. The minions of Ares are decimating the troops of the Oracle. It is only a matter of time before the city falls. Most unfortunate. But let's go ahead and save. Don't gotta stay there. No reason to. Let's go. Now we can save in the area after what we were dealing with. Alright. Okay. I feel like the music in God of War 1 in particular is more memorable than in every other game, but maybe that's just me. Okay. You know, this is a good, like, speedrunning move. This, like, roll and charge. But it does kind of disorient you a bit. Okay. You getting near the point in which my copy of God of War broke. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. But does that mean don't know what's happening after this? Because that'll make it for an interesting experience.
Any hope of saving Athens.
The Oracle spoke of Pandora's box. Can it be real?
The box exists. It is the most powerful weapon a mortal can wield.
And with such a weapon, I could defeat Ares.
With the box, many things become possible, and so it is hidden well, far across the desert of lost souls. There is safe passage through the deadly sands, but only those who hear and follow the siren's song will discover it. You must find the sirens, Kratos. Only they can guide you to Kronos, the Titan.
A Titan lives?
Kronos is the last. Zeus has commanded him to wander the desert endlessly, the temple of Pandora chained to his back, until the swirling sands rip the very flesh from his bones.
Gonna take a minute, but sure.
Stay true to the song of the siren, Kratos. Your journey begins here. Pray it leads you back to Athens, with Pandora's box.
Okay, I guess she's a statue, but I kind of wish she at least moved her eyes a little bit.
The song of the sirens, Kratos.
Right,
Find
whatever.
and destroy them all, and the path through the deadly sands will be open to you.
Yes, after this desert, my pirated copy of God of War could not continue past this point. Yeah, I know I've had similar issues with my own pirated copies. Like I remember, and I don't think this was an official PS1 collection, but there was like a Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3 collection on PS1, but this was a pirated copy, and I got that particular pirated copy of that collection multiple times, and it would never allow me to play Crash Bandicoot 2. Like, it would work with Crash Bandicoot 1 and 3, but not 2. So, Crash Bandicoot 2 growing up was actually a rare experience for me. Yeah, there's some other examples. Like, you know, obviously, this is something that just comes naturally with the pirating territory. It's not gonna be perfect. And thankfully now I can play Crash 2 whenever I want, because I have the Insane trilogy on PS4 and on Steam. So, you know, these are different times. I even have the original Crash 2 downloaded from the PlayStation Store on my PS3. So I have plenty of access to Crash 2 now, but as a kid it was a luxury to play Crash 2 as a kid. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, times have changed, locations have changed, and all of that stuff is different now. Okay, now let's hope this emulator doesn't fucking die because it's loading so many particle effects. I am aware that loading a desert that has this much sand on it is probably not ideal. And I swear to you that there are treasure chests around here. I knew it. There's at least one more somewhere. Yeah, we're not just randomly going around the desert. This is there are secrets to be found, like this one. Okay. Let's see. Horse. Yes. Okay. Rough and it gets everywhere. Yeah, it's sand is coarse, it's rough, it's mean. I mean, I've never lived in a desert or in a desert-ish area, but I've been to the beach. And the beach is my least favorite part of the beach is the sand that just gets like in between your toenails. Oh man, that sucks. I hate it when that happens, but that's gonna happen. That's what the sand does. It's little tiny particles. I hear the sirens. Okay. But before I get to the sirens, I'm gonna break some more of this stuff. Let's see. I see one of them. Hello, ma'am. Kratos, what are you doing? Will she do anything if I just, like, approach her? She's actually passive. She only does something once you actually attack her, but okay. Alright. Alright, let's see. Thankfully we can't... The thing with the sirens and like pretty much all of the female enemies in this game are extremely like dodgy. They all maneuver around you so much. Like the Medusas and the sirens just will not stand still. Lady, where are you? Alright, let's see. There we go. Kratos enacts a DMCA takedown on cover artist Siren.
You must find and destroy the 2 remaining sirens before you may pass.
Yeah, you see, if you mess with Twitch too much, that's what's gonna happen to you. So, you know, avoid DMCA strikes at all cost. Okay.
You must find and destroy
hi,
the 2
Athena.
remaining sirens before you may pass.
How convenient that there's multiple statues of you in here. I just realized that Athena's mascot is an owl. How fitting that Avery was here earlier. I wish I could have shown that to her. Hey Avery, here's your literal Greek goddess. She's got you on her hand. Okay. Anyways, Door has a carving of a constellation. There are 3 notches at the locations of the stars. Well, that's cool. Speaking of statues, this almost looks breakable, but it's not. Can I get up here? I cannot get up there. Alright, that's fine. That's whatever. Okay, I don't think there's... Oh, never mind. There is. There. I was about to say there's no more treasure chests around here, and immediately there's a treasure chest in here. Whatever. We have to find 2 more sirens. They are somewhere. You just have to listen out for them. It can actually take a minute to find them, because this desert is huge. Well, that's fine. We found another treasure chest. There's more of this in this place than I thought there were. Alright. Now, thankfully none of them give you too much, so if you miss any of them, it's fine. You're not missing out on much. Here one. Left. There you are. Alright, let's see. Ow. Oh, hi, here's a Minotaur. Didn't realize that. Oh, you, come in. Okay, let me take care of her first. And then we can take care of the Minotaurs. That actually does damage. It's hitting them. Okay. One more siren to go. Let me take care of these guys first. I thought I was hitting somebody, but I guess I wasn't. Okay, well there's one. Okay. I think we have enough for one more Minotaur if we need to take care of them. Otherwise, we have to rely on our Blades of Chaos to take care of the rest. Don't hear anything. Yet. Imagine going through this desert just like the regular way, like this. It's gonna take you a minute. Alright, let's see. Where are you? And the thing with the sirens too is that they keep moving. Okay, I hear her. Oh hi, here's another one. Just random treasure chests all over the freaking place. Okay. I can't see. Okay, on. Maybe this does some more damage than I think it does. Ow. Oh, that was... I didn't even realize there were more things to break in here. Like, it's just so much to this desert. And yet so little. Alright, hold on. Hey, you ain't getting away from me. Come here. Yeah, this is a terrible fight. Yeah, sirens are just really annoying. They are not fun enemy. Yeah, this area kind of blows. Maybe not this whole bit, but like this desert in particular, it's just not. It wouldn't be so bad if the sirens didn't like continuously dodge you. If the desert wasn't infested with sand, I feel like that makes it just worse. But it's fine. We are done with it. There's our safe point for the night. Let's take care of these guys real quick. Okay. Okay, hold on. There we go. We did. I did it. Awesome. Now let's just get back to the entrance. How to do it again on the PS3. Right. If we have problems again, I have to do this shit all over again. That's fine. I've played this game a bunch of times. I can handle it. Let's see. And anything else before I save? No? Alright. Let us save and that will be it for tonight. Okay. Nothing battlegrounds, let's save right here. Alright. So, that is it for tonight. I'm gonna put some music back on just to have some closing thoughts. Okay, there we go. So yes, I am a little bit concerned about the issue we had tonight. Because if it happened because the emulator got overloaded with too much stuff to load, that means, okay, first of all, that means that that's probably going to happen. That is very likely, or very possible, at least, that will happen again, because there are areas in this game that have just as many enemies as that sewers, if not more. There's more stuff going on screen. So if it's gonna get overloaded every time there's that much stuff on screen, we're probably gonna have that issue again. And the other problem is that God of War 2 has even more stuff on screen. So it's very likely that this issue would be consistent on God of War 2. Fiddle with the settings, yes, that's something we could try to do. If there's anything I can do to maybe lower the resolution on RPCS3, that might be something I can do. Obviously there's also the possibility there's just too much stuff going on screen, but I do need every program that I have on right now. Like, okay, maybe we can skip the YouTube videos until like the end of the stream. Maybe that overloads it a little bit more, but even then, I feel like it's probably not that bad. More than likely, you know, it's just the emulator is the main thing that's taking like CPU usage here. So I want to see if there's any settings that I can do to lower. You can lower the stream resolution. Maybe this is actually running at like 1080p, the emulator. Because I see here that RPCS3 lists like supported resolutions, and it lists 1080p. If it's running at 1080p instead of 720p, I'm gonna lower it to 720p. That should definitely help. Is this going to YouTube? Yeah, this is going to YouTube later. Like I do have a recording as well as a stream. Like I stream and record at the same time. So the recording is going to Twitch, not to stream to YouTube. The stream is just live on Twitch. But yeah, I'm gonna try to fiddle with some settings, but I don't think there's that many settings to fiddle with on RPCS3. We'll see what happens though. You might want to put some censoring on the oracles, boing boings. Maybe. I guess. Possibly. I mean, obviously, I wonder. I'll have to look up, like, what other people do for that. Like, if I see that consistently, there's a lot of, like streamers and just general playthrough people that censor the nipples on God of War in any game, then I might have to take the time to do it myself. Otherwise, I think I can probably just leave it there as long as it's nothing like outside of the game, because there are a lot of nipples on God of War. Like loads. And trying to go back and edit each and every single one of them is gonna be difficult, especially because, you know, in the previous stream we actually had a literal sex scene, and every single God of War game has a sex scene. But again, it's God of War, so I feel like and again, some VTubers have had issues with YouTube-kun not liking them too much. But YouTube-kun seems to have a problem with anime, not with Western pornography. It's if it looks anime, then it's gonna lose its shit, YouTube-kun. But if it's like Western, if it looks like a European lady on a realistic looking game, it won't really bother too much from what I've seen, from what I've observed. YouTube-kun killing all over boing boings would be fitting, to be honest. I mean, it is what it is. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will probably be back on Tuesday. Tuesday is the next day that I'm working on that day, but I'm working in the morning instead of the nighttime, which is where I'm usually working. So I'll be able to stream again at nighttime on Tuesday if everything goes well. If not, I'll let you guys know on Twitter and whatever other platforms I'm currently using. And yeah, anyways, not really too many people to do a raid here, so we're just gonna go ahead and end the stream as usual. So I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.